Speed. I am Speed.
One winner, 42 losers.
First to the finish line. What's up, everybody?
We're back.
We're back.
Happy Friday.
I'm Nate.
I'm Sarah.
And we are
3 drinks down.
I was gonna try to do the opposite. So yeah, we're back.
We're back.
Somebody had a birthday last week.
No longer my birthday month.
No longer her birthday month. Thank goodness.
That's not nice. Why is it? I feel like that one of the lights is dimmer.
They are. I put the higher lights dimmer to give us more of a cinematic kind of look and feel.
Okay.
Hopefully we're not blurry like Whiskey Row was last night.
That's not nice.
No, it's just he had all the settings set right. We were texting.
Oh.
And so he clearly, I figured he did, but I just reached out because it was our first time using StreamYard. And so yeah, and hopefully we are good. Gucci Paul. Hey, what's up, dude?
What's up, dude?
Yo. What you drinking on, Paul? We are starting out with the Old Forester 1910, sir. Because it's all about the numbers, baby. All about the numbers this evening. I don't know.
I hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving.
Yeah. I mean, we have to go that far back. We have to go further back than that. It's been 2 weeks.
It has been 2 weeks.
Apple pie moonshine. All right.
So there's been I feel like a lot has happened, but
a lot.
But not a lot has happened.
Thanksgiving.
My birthday.
Same day.
Yeah.
That
was fun.
Dinner on Friday, which is why we didn't stream. That was fun.
That was very fun. We went to Pier 22.
Pier 22 here in Bradenton, for people that don't have maps that say that to them. Or says one of us says Bradenton. You're like, it's Bradenton. We clearly know this. But you want to say Bradenton. Saturday.
Did we do anything?
I went to Miami.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I met.
There was a game on.
Yeah, some game. Some Michigan, Ohio State game, allegedly.
That team
supposedly.
From that team from up north.
Hey, listen, it's okay. Ohio State's lost 2 in a row. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, so that happened. And Bradentucky. Yeah, you got that right. We used to live there, so I don't hate it so much. But, Saturday I went to Miami, met David and Jamie Lynn from Whiskey Row, had lunch with them, and friend Cody and his wife Erica came along. Actually, they drove. I would kind of tagged along with them.
I was going to say, you kind of went along with them.
Yeah, I kind of broached the idea, and then Cody ran it out. So thank you, Cody. That was fun. That was awesome to meet some other whiskey tubers. If you guys haven't checked out Whiskey Row, check them out. Beyond the Row is Jamie Lynn's show. And her channel is growing rapidly as well. They're fun. They're pretty down to earth about things, and really chill, a lot like we are here. And they aren't into all the crazy zany type stuff, but they get a little funny sometimes.
They get some fun, yeah.
They do.
And then what have we
last Sunday? I don't think we did crap.
My parents left.
Yeah, that was that.
Got the house kind of back in order.
A little bit.
And then I destroyed it this week.
It's okay. It's all in the name of commerce.
If my parents are out there, I would like to wish them a happy anniversary. It's the big 50 for them today.
More numbers. 50th anniversary.
50 years.
Happy anniversary, Glenn Debbie.
Yep.
You guys are out there. Thank you for watching, and hope you guys had a great day. See, more numbers. Told you about it. I wouldn't even think about that one. That one just came up. By the number 50 freaking years. You kidding me?
I mean, we're getting there.
We're never going to catch up to them.
Well, not like that, no. But
right. Well, yeah, that's the joke. I mean, I'm not trying to say anything else. I'm just saying right now we literally cannot catch up with them day for day.
Very true.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm brilliant, guys.
He's on it.
Brains of the operation right here.
When we get a few more folks on, we have a question for you all.
Yeah. We got some stuff. Because this morning, we'll wait to get into it. But kind of some mind-blowing stuff that I don't know if we believe.
Yeah, it's really hard to to like even fathom like
that. It really is.
So, like numbers wise, there's only 24. Like Nathan was like, there's only 24 hours in a day. So
we'll get back to it. It was something we heard on a radio show this morning. Yeah. So those crazy things. Who knows if they even make up half those stats or not? Because like 33% of stats are made up on the spot. So
numbers.
I don't know. I made that up.
Oh. So what numbers are you going to tell me here about 1910 that you're going to make that you're going to make up too?
I'm not going to make anything up. I'm going to take it from the label rather than
okay.
So it's double barreled, so twice barreled technically, right? 93 proof.
Okay.
That's it. It's boring.
Age dated?
I believe 4-year because it's bourbon. So, but they don't put anything beyond that. So we just know it's a 4-year minimum. Kind of cool story if you haven't really. I mean, the Whiskey Row series has been out for a while, so a lot of people know about it. In all honesty, but they fashioned them after different points in time in whiskey history, essentially for Old Forester's brand in general. And this one was essentially a fire went through and had just essentially made more of the barrels taste a little more smoky that survived. So that's the reason why they tried to take the bourbon and place it into a second barrel that they had charred more than they normally do for their profile. So that's the 2 barrels. And that's a pretty cool thing. It was weird though, like 1910, because it's always been one of my favorites of the line. But when we went into the tasting, I liked 1897 a lot. But it gets no love, like literally next to no love. More numbers.
Old Forester was a good tour.
That was another thing this morning. We can get on that. Old Forester was a very excellent tour if you're ever down there in Louisville,
Kentucky.
Louisville, you should definitely go.
Oh,
this is just beautiful, sweet oak, like vanilla marshmallow sweet. It's not toasted, which is what, when I say that, people think, oh, it's a toasted. Well, it kind of isn't. Right? It's not intentionally toasted.
Yeah, you definitely get the vanilla.
Yeah. A little bit of oak, tiny bit of maybe caramelish on it too. There's nothing wild on this, is the point. It's a nice, approachable bourbon, to be honest with you. If you're looking for a bottle somewhere around the $55, $60 range, don't mind dropping it there. Like it's hot.
Drop it like it's hot. Did you, SJ?
Yeah. I'm the worst on camera about it, honestly. Like, I realize this. Like, when we just drink socially or whatever, I'm great about SJs. But when we're just drinking on camera, I'm terrible at it.
Glad you.
I'm failing all over tonight.
Man.
That's 2 fails.
Guess he didn't want to cheers tonight, folks.
No, I was thinking about the next thing we were talking about real quick, and then I was like, I didn't see you hold the glass out. I wasn't looking at the screen. I failed. So, this week, good week for the channel.
Good week for the channel. 2
vids, 2 episodes. We had the Weller Foolproof batch versus barrel pick. That's a really cool one. If you guys haven't seen that, go check that one out. Kind of a surprising result.
Well, that's a good one.
And then second video released this week, which was fun. Was I tried to do some blending. It was fun.
Something new.
It's not out there ripping the world of fire, people looking at it, but I don't care about that. It's just we're trying to find some good concepts besides just cranking out a review every week, which is cool. Reviews are cool and all, but I think you rip through your collection way too fast when you do reviews, and you realize like I only have so many bottles, and it is what it is.
I mean, there's bottles you could do, but it's not like.
We're gonna go back and get some entry level bottles for sure, because we've been focused on things that are popular or newer, and that's not what everybody drinks. Other people drink other things, and we're gonna do that. We expect those to be mildly performing or not as performing as maybe like the big crazy hype videos that are in the search engine and stuff, but it's still worth doing because I think people need to understand like where our palates are.
True. I think you might. I mean, I haven't talked to you or said this to you. Maybe you should go back and just do like daily drinkers too. Like ones that you can just get regularly off the shelf.
Yeah, I would agree. Absolutely.
So
Got a few more people joining. If you're out there, say hi. Drop us a like. Tell us what you're drinking on. We're killing some time until a few more people join. So you only drink Pappies. Well, you're in luck because Yo Pappy is here. Oh, that could not have played out better at all. I can't wait to see the next comment from one of those two.
I know.
Or maybe they're both going to be like, oh, crap.
Maybe if he's around the corner, he should just swing by.
Yeah, just come on in, grab a chair on your way in. I don't know where you're at, dude, but Paul, come on in.
Yep. That's the one we met.
Yeah, Lamau. So I'm gonna start saying from now on. Lamau.
Lamau.
Lamau. Yeah, Lamau.
Haven't seen Jams in a while. Kind of miss the kid.
I am the worst. Yeah. No, you're the worst. But yeah, so we were just chatting about that. James even just heard the idea. So Sarah's down with daily drinkers for reviews. I think that makes a lot of sense, essentially. So, damn, thirsty?
I mean, we discussed this before the show started, the live started. Because again, fail over here on his part. He poured himself more than he poured me.
Does this apply?
Yes, he is the worst. I was like, what? Am I like getting short pours tonight? He goes, I'm just helping you out. Helping me out for what reason?
Fine. All right.
I didn't say like go hog wild
No,
either.
I'm letting you pour the next one.
That's fine.
I mean, you can't. I guess you can, but you really can't complain if you pour it. Yeah? You're going to give me like a drop, aren't you?
Touche. Maybe.
Touche.
So we're just going to dive right in and keep going.
Yeah, that's what we do. So anyway, we're going to jump in here in a minute and just go ahead and get going on the one topic about this crap we heard on a radio show this morning. We take Maddie to the vet like 3 times a week to get fluids. And so this morning on the way, we hear this, they do this impossible question or some crap like that. Something like that,
Something
right?
like that.
And it is 75% of people polled say they spend on average at least 34 hours doing this during the Christmas season. And so, you know, the obvious things come to mind. You're like, well, wrapping, well,
let's see what the
the
fine folks say. So
yeah,
75%.
I'll stop there. I'll kind of get your mind going with that.
75% of people say during the holiday season, they spend 34 hours doing
This.
what? What are your guesses?
Yeah.
So,
While you're guessing, we will show you that we're drinking now.
we went on to 1792 foolproof.
Yeah.
Nothing like jumping up from 93,
To
120.
120. James says listen to Christmas music.
See, we
thought
that too.
We thought Mariah Carey for 33 hours was amazing. Everyone just wants her for Christmas or someone else or something. I don't know.
I don't wanna.
Was that the Elvis version? Oh. I like it. I mean, I'm laughing with you. I hope I'm laughing with you. Okay, that's
You're
good.
not laughing at me. That's good.
Good. Why are you looking at my spike? She's like checking out the spike.
It's like,
It's like a little rhino spike. Rawr. With the bald spot behind it. You can see when I go down and do that.
you got a haircut. So
Yeah, I got them all cut. Good guess, but Christmas music is not the answer.
It is not.
Yeah.
So those folks that are just joining us, we have a question for you all.
Send us by the numbers.
Giving alfalfa vibes.
Yeah, it totally is, James. You got it. Yeah. Your alfalfa vibes.
So those just joining us, 75 in a poll, 75% of folks say that they spend 34 hours during the holiday season doing what?
We already have listening to Christmas music, and it's giving off alfalfa vibes my hair. So
like that's just warm on the note, like it like like warm.
Apparently, I'm trying to use it for medication on my face. That was great.
Did it sploosh?
I went and it must have.
Did it sploosh?
Yeah, it splooshed. You booby trapped it. All right. Paul, you're out there still. What do you think? Tell us what you think, dude.
And our one random, who we don't know who you are.
That's nice.
It's nice.
That's nice.
Very nice.
Oh, that's nice.
We have also been to Barton.
Barton. This is Barton.
It was just a cute little. I mean, it's hard to say like a little hole in the wall, but it was kind of like a hole.
It's
in the
industrial.
Wall.
It's industrial as fuck. Oh, we're in the first 10 minutes. Oh, we're out in the first 10 minutes. I can cuss. Okay, good. Yeah, it was industrial as fuck. A little gift shop that was like a glory. It wasn't truly a double wide trailer, but yeah. Arnold Palmer, my guest looking online. I'm the random. Well, we can't see the roster. It doesn't show us who is online. So, but yeah, we'll call you the random. Sorry. Dang, Sarah, why don't you just call you a random, huh?
Is it gonna come out?
Yeah. That's too funny. Arnold Palmer in the house. Well, it's my sister. She's drinking all Arnold Palmer, but
he's not in the house.
He's not in the house. That'd be weird. Oh, really weird. She's laughing about it. See? Hey, is that a Vermont landscape you're in your picture there? Potentially?
So pretty.
It's pretty. It's pretty.
We didn't wash this glass very good.
Well, we gotta get in the habit of drying them better. All right. So Jen, what's your guess? Like, did you hear our fabulous question that we went when we heard the answer? We were like, what the? I mean, we're just telling you right now, it's a little bit shocking at first.
I think she said looking online was her guess.
No, that's laugh out loud. LOL.
No, my guess.
Yeah.
Looking online.
My guess, looking online, I'm the random, meaning she looked in Facebook and saw.
Oh, I thought her guess for the 34 hours was looking online.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe.
Like shopping online, maybe?
I don't know.
Oh.
I think people spend way more than 34 hours in the month of December. Maybe it looks like Sarah has it right. Okay, gotcha. So yes, you're saying so looking online and stuff. No. No. In fact, we thought that too. We said online shopping or something, right? Yeah. We said shopping online. No.
No, what did I say? What was your guess?
I think if I say my guess, it's actually relatively close to.
Oh.
But this was specific. Remember, that's what threw us.
Yeah, it was.
So yeah. So go ahead. Your guess was shopping, right?
My guess was shopping, like regular just shopping.
Yeah. My guess was cooking. But that's not right either, technically. And it was just messed up because like when the person, like the third or fourth caller guessed and they said, no, the first caller was wrong. But the third or fourth caller guessed and they were like,
that was
she tried to say it. She tried to say it. It just wouldn't come out. Look at that.
Baking.
Legitimately baking.
34 hours baking? Like like my mom is a baker and she doesn't even cook for 34 hours.
And so like immediately I was like, well, do they include like smoking weed as baking in here? Because I can kind of maybe start to see that. Like
it had me laughing so hard.
I mean,
the way you said it, it was just freaking hilarious.
So, actually, I think I said they fucking counting weed smoking in there or something.
You're like, are they? Yeah, it was just.
Yeah. See, look at that. Look at that face. She's like baking. But so we stepped back and thought about it. I'm like, so aside from Christmas Day itself, which you might bake a ham or something and use the oven for 5 or 6 hours on Christmas Day, I guess if you added it up with like cookies and if you had another gathering where you warmed up some hors d'oeuvres or something. But 34 hours of baking.
I mean, when mom and I would do cookies at max, we would do probably 7 or 8 different cookies.
But you do them like in one day.
We would do them in 1 hours. Right. Like I would say max 6 hours.
Yeah.
Like even if we spent a whole day, 8 hours.
So here's where the math came in, which I don't want to get too nerdy, but like, so I'm like, they said 75% of people polled. Okay. So that means Sarah and I can tell you most years we don't turn on the oven, but maybe an hour or two.
Right.
In December, like literally, unless we have some other reason to. But let's be generous and give ourselves 5 hours, right? So 10 hours total. That means that like, yeah, we're in the minority, But you would have to stack up 6 other people that bake for 34 hours or more to even us out.
Okay, it just doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't add up for me.
Office potlucks, cookies, fudge, gatherings. Yeah. If you're Dahmer, maybe some other things. I don't know. So
I don't know. It just doesn't add up.
it doesn't, because it's like for every one person that doesn't, you have to find 3 people that do. And I'm just like, I don't know about that.
Yeah. I think their poll may be
I think
incorrect.
if it said cooking, I could absolutely probably believe that.
Cooking, yes. I mean, using your stove, microwave.
Yeah, that was just messed up though. It was just like,
But baking, like
yeah, it is a lot. It's over and well, to put it in perspective, like I think most people count Christmas like all the way through Christmas. Like you don't count the week after. It's like Christmas season.
No, I would say you count
and they said
through the
Christmas
25th
season.
through the season.
Yeah. So that's an hour and 15 minutes of baking a day. If you just did it every day.
Yeah. No.
And now there are gonna be days like if you're doing a ham, you're gonna have in there 5 or 6 hours. Boom. Right?
Yeah, but is that considered? I mean, I guess that's baking a ham, right? Like,
yeah. Oh, well, that's okay. I understand you want to put your hands down your pants and watch that, Mike. You know.
wow.
Yeah, he's firing shots. I'm firing. What are you drinking, Mike? What are you gonna drink while you go watch Married with Children? Yeah, that was wild though. Just to hear that. What did I go off on about earlier before that?
Tongue twisters.
Oh no! What? There was something we talked about before that, but yes, tongue twisters. Think of that. I wish there was an emoji with the Al Bundy. That'd be great. The Polk High football, not the other one. I don't know. What we talked? We were going off about something else, and you were just like,
Before we came on?
no, before the whole radio shit thing.
Oh, I don't remember.
No, I don't. At any rate. Yeah, so it leads us to say, like, we heard this whole thing this morning on the radio, and we're like, what? I don't think so.
Is the commercial.
Oh, yeah. You guys have to hear the freaking new drunk driving commercial, which please don't drink and drive.
Please
Listen,
don't drink and drive.
We are a drinking show. Luckily, we're at home. We don't have to worry about it, okay? So take it seriously. Please do not drink and drive. But the show said, what was the saying? So the new thing that they're trying to push is
Uber and like
put the keys away, to not drive drunk. It's something. Point was they were trying to say like oh no, you can't drive drunk if you don't drive there. You can't drive drunk if you don't drive there.
Something like
That's
that.
exactly what it was. So the whole commercial was like, the premise was you can't drive drunk if you don't drive there. So it's saying Uber, rideshare, whatever. That part of the message is great. But then my mind got going because I'm sitting here on the interstate in traffic and I got nothing to do for 20 minutes till we get to the exit because like we're in gridlock here. And like, so I'm like, well, that doesn't mean that somebody at the party couldn't hand you their keys and you drive their damn car.
I was just like,
or you could steal a fucking car if you're that
my
right.
whole thing was, are they telling you to drink before you go? Like,
yeah, I mean, that's a whole other thing too, right? Like, get smashed before you go out. One,
it
is
was something
cheaper.
like stay so. It wasn't the stay sober, get pulled over, or
no, it was definitely what I just said about.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was don't drive drunk.
don't drive.
Don't drive there.
Drunk.
Don't drive there. Don't drive drunk. Don't drive there. Or something. It was stupid. It was like,
we will have the commercial for you.
when
next
you really
week.
think about it, that I mean, what the message is, it should have been like more like, hey, have someone take you to the party instead of taking your car. Like, but it didn't come across that way. It was just so weird, like the message. But again, don't drive drunk, kids. Well, there's no kids on here at all, for one. Don't drive drunk adults.
Dunk adults.
Dunk adults. Don't drive dunk adults. All right. I've only seen a couple of people tell us what you're drinking. We got a few more here. Tell us what you're drinking on so we can chit chat with y'all about that.
Someone's got an Arnold. Easy for me. See, tongue twisters.
Yes.
Arnold Palmer.
Red leather, yellow leather. So the next thing they did on stupid radio show, which we're not just going to repeat this radio show entirely, was they did tongue twisters. So like red leather, yellow leather, 3 times in a row. Can't do it.
What was
Can't do it.
Old something.
What was it? Toy?
Old potluck. So I don't know.
What was it? Toy.
I don't know.
Toy boat. Toy boat. Toy boat.
Toy boat.
Toy boat. Try and say it 3 times fast. Go ahead right now. We can't hear you. We won't even be laugh at you, but you can laugh at us. Toy boat, toy boat, toy boat. Ah, I did it.
You paused, but I'll give it to you.
Okay. All right. They're like, people, if you just tune in and never seen this before, you're like, what the? Yeah.
Toy boat.
They're baking during holiday season, aren't they? Oh,
we
boy.
are.
Oh, this smells wonderful.
It smells wonderful. It's delicious, as I've definitely been sipping a little more than you have.
What are you getting on the nose?
Leather.
I go with you. My nostrils making noise. That's what I was like,
got some noise going on over here.
Leather's a good call.
Yeah. Oaky leather.
Anything else?
A little bit of vanilla.
A little bit of Niller. Getting cherry.
Oh, really? I'm not getting any fruits, but I'm getting the vanilla.
Okay. Once again, folks,
Ooh, a little bit of
just joined
marshmallow.
1792 foolproof. Foolproof, not foolproof.
Full.
All right.
What you getting on them?
There might be a touch of chocolate on
them
too.
tastings.
Tastings. Definitely. The leathery tobacco comes through a little bit. It's not vanilla anymore. It's more of like a creamy custardy.
Look at that. Because I like, yeah, on the palate, I definitely get vanilla, but
still a touch of fruit, but I feel like it might be more citrusy, slightly, and pretty little pop of spice on the tongue, on the mid palate.
I get the spice. I get a little bit of marshmallow,
and whatever's left in my mouth after about 30 seconds is all oak. I'd go with you on marshmallow. Great pour. Problem is you can't find the bottles. One of those bottles that just pisses you off. They should be more available, and it's not.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means like in terms of this availability, though. Obviously, Barton being a Sazerac brand, and if you kept up with anything that's going on at Barton, they've been taking some weird steps this year.
This is 125, not 120.
They closed the gift shop. They shut down tours at that facility. I don't know what that means for the future of that facility. They have a ton of stock, so that's good. I mean, the brand's going to be there.
Product's good.
We know they sell all the old stock has been sold over to not all of it, but lots of the old stock have been sold like Bardstown and other places. And, Calumet back up over here is rumored to be 16-year Barton stock.
And foolproof is usually what, $100?
Foolproof is about 60 if you can find it.
Oh, okay.
So, probably, maybe goes up a little more now. I don't know. I haven't seen one on the shelf in forever. I don't even remember where I got. I got that one actually at Barton. Yeah.
But you have another one down there too.
The one I have down there is a single barrel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I got that one in Jersey, and it was just their base single barrel. It wasn't a pick. So I don't know. I don't know what the future is for that brand.
I would love for them to bring the sweet wheat back.
1792 is actually a very popular brand in bars, but that's a really weird thing to say because you go a lot of places and you don't see it.
You don't. When I was out in Salt Lake City, they had just gotten all of their cases of 1792, and all of the bars had the 1792 sweet wheat with it. So they were doing, and the pours were decent. The pours were probably averaging between 12 to 15, depending on what it was. Because sweet, obviously, I like a little sweeter. So the sweet wheat was it's just got that good little bit the honey. I don't know. It was just so good.
It kind of gives me some honey and some sweet tea vibes.
Yes,
a little bit.
Yeah. It's just it's a good sipper. The sweet wheat is just delicious.
We crushed that bottle. Well, we crushed it down to the bottom, and then it sat forever.
It sat because that's when we were really starting to build our stock. So
this is just a good sipper. It's fun. It'll get you. There's a reason why I've had this bottle over a year now, and we're just now getting into past the shoulder because I don't dip into it much. We're actually gonna dip into this a bit for some channel usage here soon, on some things we're talking about doing. So you'll probably see this one come back around on some videos, some recorded content. So that'll be cool.
Some videos.
Yeah, videos. Yeah, you dig through things and you're like, wow, I forgot I had that. I don't even have that many bottles, not compared to some people. Honestly, but you do forget you have things. So sweet. No, not sweet. This is full.
It's full. I wish it was sweet.
I don't mind that it doesn't. Ooh, come back to the nose now. I don't mind that it doesn't have. You got something else too. What you getting?
I don't. This might sound odd, like a wood workshop.
I could see where
Like
you're thinking
a little
like
bit of
hot
like
sawdust.
like sawdust.
Hot sawdust.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's coming across a little more floral to me, but I could see what you're talking about. Yeah. Hot sawdust. That's Mike's,
crazy.
That's Mike's new nickname.
Hot sawdust.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that on my phone.
I don't think Mike's out there anymore.
I think he is. I think he's gonna laugh or flip me off in a second. I am speed. Man. Your neck.
My neck has been really killing me lately.
Yeah. More by the numbers.
Okay.
Since this episode is all about by the numbers. So, as you all know, we are relatively small channel still. And I think 3 lives ago, we crossed 200 subscribers. We celebrated that.
We're super close to.
We have not yet passed, so we can't do an alert shot yet. We're super close to our 10,000th view overall.
Yes.
Should happen tomorrow, probably.
And we are almost to 250 subscribers.
The goal that I really didn't tell people because it's just a personal thing and I shared with you and James and Greg and Ryan, I think. Well, most everybody knows in the group. My goal was to try and be at 250 by the end of the year, and subscribers were 15 away. So be a friend, tell a friend if you want to help out with that. It costs you nothing, and it's the greatest gift you could give me for Christmas. So
because you could
like, comment, and subscribe.
Comment
and subscribe.
You didn't do it.
I'm sorry. I let you have the moment.
Okay.
See how sweet that is? See that halo up here?
Aww.
See it right here? Look, it's a bald spot.
Are they growing?
What? A heart? No. Oh.
You said a halo. I said, are they growing?
Oh, my horns? What a dick.
But yeah. So what's new coming up this week?
This week we have batch versus barrel pick. Eagle Rare, I believe we're going to put out. Don't quote me on that. Yeah, I think Eagle Rare. We have 3 more planned. 2 more shot. We got to shoot 1 more still. So they're all Buffalo Trace. There's no secret in that. You guys know that. So
do you think you guys will do the 5 lineup or no?
Probably not. That'd be 7, and that would be.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a big flight. That's too big a flight. There you go. James is still here. Said ER. Yeah, so we have ER coming up this week. I don't know what I'm doing for Thursday content yet. I've been kind of taking over the Thursday content just with things going on and schedules being crazy. It's just a little easier right now. So I just want to stay. I don't want to keep defaulting to reviews. It's easy. It's quick. You know what it is. But so. Oh, thanks, Lucian. I appreciate you, man. Thanks for joining tonight. Yeah, we're having a good time with it. We always appreciate any feedback. I mean, honestly. So anything you want to pass along, we'd be happy to. Yeah, and James has just not been feeling 100% up to it right now. Hey, Nat, how's it going? So we've been kind of the barrel pick versus batch have been banked now for a couple weeks, and so we've been living off that on Mondays, and I've been cutting Thursdays. I kind of wait until like Monday to cut him to see how James is feeling. He's almost back. So
I think it's just the season. I mean, if you go out and just a lot of the tubers, like everybody's kind of just been feeling not like themselves.
Right.
And it's tough too. I mean, you get
where are you from, Lucian?
The weather and all of that. So
yeah, well, and a lot of people started their Advent today.
Yesterday.
Yeah, Nat. Oh yeah, James. He's getting there. We're getting him on the mend. Don't worry. But I'm glad to hear you're good.
He's either got a broken bone or
some sort of sickness from traveling. Poor guy. But so we absolutely like the blending episode was fun, but I threw it together and it shows a bit. I know it does. But I think
let me ask you all what you saw in the video.
Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead. Her first feedback was hilarious, and she's dead on. So if you guys watched it, You'll see. And I almost started doing it just now while I was just describing it. Like,
It's so funny.
we're sitting right now, which I mean, you guys, you might be able to tell. So, upstate New York. All right.
Nice.
All right.
That is one place neither one of us have been.
No, we have not.
And we want to get to New York so bad. Yes. I want to get to New York so bad.
Yes, but you want to do city, not upstate. Those are two different. Well, you would do upstate.
I would do New York just in general. I want to get to New York wherever. I don't care. Like,
are you more Rochester or what other area? We have a couple friends from Rochester, Lucian. Have 38 bottles collecting is a great
nice.
Hobby. Awesome, dude. Yeah. That was me probably about the first of 2021. And I'm up to like 100 on top of that now. And it can snowball. I mean, but you know, finding the bottles you like is the main thing. I mean, we have a little different going on here because we've got to kind of get some things for content. But you know, obviously tonight we're on our lives. We go through things we enjoy, honestly. Michelle, watching us on the big TV with a Diet Coke in hand. Heck yeah.
She finally figured out how to comment.
Rochester is something. Yeah, she did. Well, she went over to Facebook. That's fine.
I love it.
Yeah, we love it. We love having you guys. We don't care which platform. This is why we put both platforms out on Friday night, because we know some people are just, easier and easier. Mendoza, Redwood Empire, Lost Mark. Everybody say hi to Lucian. Lucian's new with us tonight. Make him feel welcome. We have a lot of regulars in here, and Lucian's new. So yeah.
It's definitely, and I've started to notice the time it picks up too.
Yeah. So we go live at 9:30 just out of kind of like habit. We've noticed, or 8:30. We've noticed you guys start to come on at 9. We're gonna probably continue to come on at 8:30. No pressure, but we're gonna hang out for sure. If you can't make it on until 9, we appreciate you popping in. So we also know like some of our regulars are traveling right now every week for work and stuff. So
it's just I think
Plattsburgh. Yeah, there's an airport there. That's the closest airport to get to Vermont for the most part, isn't it? So we're familiar. We've been to Vermont.
I just think December is tough for people all and around.
More than an airport there, Lucian. I'm just kidding with you. Galetto, what up? So Lucian Galetto is our Northern New York guy. He's Rochester, if you'll forgive him for that.
So yeah, definitely shoot us. Let us know what is in your glass. You guys missed our fun little quiz earlier.
We can ask him again real quick. I don't want to bring the mood down, but so we take the dog to the vet. She gets fluids. We have the radio show. And
it kind of just started with our numbers. So real quick, since we have a bunch of people on here now, if you were on here before, don't give it away. So there was a poll and it says 75% of people
that were polled
say they do during the Christmas season
spend more than 34 hours
around 34 hours doing this. What is your guesses?
We'll keep talking. You guys throw your answers in chat. It doesn't matter. We don't want to drag it out because some of you were here already. And damn, she's like, give me the next bottle.
Because I'm 2 drinks down.
Yeah, you are. We can do that. Here, we'll throw that in there. Drinks down. So the next bottle is really cool. So actually, the next bottle was the reason why we did numbers tonight.
It is. This was a birthday Thanksgiving gift.
Yes. So for those of you that don't may not recall, the reason why we weren't live last week was someone had a birthday, and we had a birthday dinner that Friday night. So yes, that person right over here. So my sister sent us this bottle for kind of a combined gift, but also for Thanksgiving. It is an American bourbon, and it is finished with maple syrup. So not in maple syrup barrels. It's called 14. So my short arms, you guys can see that one easily. And it is from Vermont Spirits in Quechee. And we've been to Quechee. That's how I know how to say that name.
Quechee.
Yeah. And, Mendoza. Not correct, sir.
Incorrect.
Yes. Shopping on Amazon or even Amazon internet shopping. Not correct. But so we thought we'd try this out. We did it last because it's more of a dessert kind of style, I'm guessing, with it being finished with maple. We probably won't be done after this, but
we like to do one in the house.
So cheers, my dear.
Cheers.
Even though your birthday month is over.
It's all right.
Yeah.
I like to celebrate all the time.
Oh, I didn't swirl. I told you every time I'm on camera. Bad. Every time I'm on camera, it's bad.
All right. So 75% of people that were polled say that during the holiday season, they spend at least 34 hours doing this.
Lucian, that's an excellent guess.
That was our guess.
Right. And no, it's not that either. But honestly, I believe if people were asked, they would say that.
I think so too.
Yeah, because I mean, you get inundated with it. You either hear it on traditional or XM because they blend in Christmas on every channel.
Yeah.
Or you just turn it on there and you get your fill in like 3 days of 34 hours worth of Christmas music. Or you just put Mariah Carey on repeat until you go crazy, right? So
I mean, you kind of have to have her at least once a day.
well, okay, but so let me vent a little.
Go ahead.
Chat.
Vent away.
Huh?
Vent away.
Yes.
What is the problem?
I came out a week ago, and there was a fireside thing on the TV, which was totally fine. Not venting about that at all. There was Christmas music, and I got to listening to the first song with Mariah Carey. It's like, okay, that's normal. Whatever. Queen of Christmas, although she lost that lawsuit. Shopping online is not it. Good guess though, Michelle. And so the next song came on. It was, I don't know, whatever. And then the next song came on, and it was Muzak version of Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas. And yeah, I don't blame you, man. I don't blame you. And Baker's 7, dude, that's a nice pour.
That is a nice pour.
Super cool. If you haven't been on the website for Baker's, you can go and find out about like the whole journey of your barrel because there's a code on it. It's pretty cool.
Yes. Yeah,
I did it
like
on
a
a
QR
live
code,
one night.
right?
Yeah, you can. I don't know if it's on a QR. It'll just go to Baker's, and it's really neat. It tells you all the details that maybe they don't have on the bottle. It's super cool. It's just a fun experience. Don't do it now. We want you to hear. But I mean, if you want to do it now, you're fine.
God.
Who was that?
You don't want to know.
All right. At any rate, so where were we? I don't even remember. You just went off track on that one. Cleaning. Oh, that'd be a great guess, actually.
Or
yeah,
doing other things.
Oh, someone guessed other things? Is that what came across your watch? Huh? Yeah.
I really need to turn that off. Anyway, we're going to just go ahead and say what it was.
So, yeah.
So,
well, why don't you say we'll do that again real quick.
I said shopping, and then I said rapping, but then I was like,
coming out.
I feel like I'm probably like the Scooby-Doo in the mic.
Raggy. What? What was your guess?
I said shopping, but then I said rapping. And you're like, that's a lot of rapping. That is a
lot of rapping. Like, how many people are you legit buying gifts for if you're rapping for 34 hours? And like maybe you're rapping and rapping, like you kind of got a beat going on. You're like, well, we're wrapping Christmas presents here every day. I don't know.
But it was baking.
It was baking, specifically baking.
Baking.
And my first thing I could think of was like nobody bakes that much unless you're counting like how much you smoke weed.
My mom and I would
seriously.
make cookies, and we would spend like a day doing cookies. So even if you do like 8 hours of cooking one day,
right?
That's just a shit ton of baking.
It really is.
That's a lot of cookies.
So we were just kind of floored. We were just kind of floored by that. Who was that?
Andy.
Oh. So we were just kind of floored by that. We were like, baking? What the? So, I guess when you think about it, if you do here's what floored us. So we'll come back here and then, yep. Nope. Too much time. It's called honey baked ham.
But you do make some damn good chocolate chip cookies.
So now there's that. So then I was kind of like, Sarah and I don't clearly use the oven that much for holidays.
We know how to use it.
For holidays specifically, right? So we would be in that 75% of people that do this. We would not be in that group.
No.
That means there's 6 other people that are, if you're offsetting us. Yeah, doesn't make any damn sense. Anyway, we're losing people, so we're done with that topic. But have you tasted this at all?
No, but it smells so mapley good.
Yeah, it's definitely very young. Pardon us for a second. Definitely very young. So, yeah, I could see that. I don't want to know anymore. Galetto. It definitely smells very mapley. I mean, it's when you. So it's in that category of almost blended whiskey, or excuse me, not blended whiskey. Shit. So in the background here is the FAO2 up front. I don't have the FAO1. So yeah, I kind of went through last week. They were all over the place before Lucian. I mean, you can see in the videos, some of the older videos, like they're just stacked in there and there's no rhyme or reason. So I kind of did like a top shelf deal, or my feeling like what's over here.
If you fell for it.
I know. And then, I stacked some things in there. So there's a couple of other local picks and whatnot behind that FAO2 of Maker's Mark. So
when did you get that one?
Which one? That 2XO?
No.
The Willet?
Yeah.
That's James's.
Oh, okay.
I know a secret.
What?
It's the only one up there. I'll go in Batman voice. You ready? Want to know a secret?
Is that Batman or?
It's the only one up there with nothing in it. That was so bad, Batman.
I was gonna say,
would you rather have Bane?
Yeah.
Would you like to know a secret?
Okay.
It's the only one up there with nothing in it.
Oh boy, we're done with the voices, right? No more voices. Good.
No, I'm sure they'll come back.
Well, that sounds really bad. Like in my head, or
in my head.
Oh yeah. So the other thing that happened this week that I thought was really cool. Sarah will probably think it's totally dumb. I found an Instagram account that I love. You don't remember?
Please don't share that. That's just weird and creepy.
It's not weird and creepy.
It's like a mix between Elmo and Mickey Mouse.
It's toily. Have you seen the toily?
And it's toilet paper.
It is.
The good folks don't care about a talking toilet paper roll.
It's a hand puppet toilet paper roll. It's hilarious. The toily, all one word. You probably can't see that, but yeah. Amazing. Love the FAO2, picked up 2 weeks ago. Yes, it is. The FAO2 is easily a crushable pour. I tend to think it's more of a dessert pour, but your mileage may vary on that. But I would drink it as anytime you got it. I am sad because that bottle is what? It's down to the last third. So it's going to be gone soon. I got to find the BRT 0102 still. So that's my next.
Have you tried this yet?
Yeah, I took a sip. Very, very sweet. It's dessert bourbon. It's flavored whiskey. Really is what it is. But 90 proof, which, you're not getting any of the other flavored whiskeys at 90 proof. So.
Oh, wow.
It's a beautiful little example of like what you can do with young whiskey. I mean,
yeah,
you can easily tell that when they added maple to that, it darkened the color significantly.
It's blurry.
Yeah, I know. The glass probably shows it better. Oh. But adding maple to that had to have added color. So it was young whiskey to start with, but adding maple covers a lot of flaws, or a lot of youth, I guess. Not necessarily flaws.
It's like you're drinking maple syrup.
It's thin, so you can tell it's young.
Yeah, it's really good. I mean, it's like you said, it's a good. It would be great with some like a dessert, like ice cream.
It really would. I can imagine sitting here with a scoop of like French vanilla ice cream
with a little bit of like.
I
want to say like burnt granola.
Oh,
like charred granola.
It's a little. It's probably good in old fashioned.
Oh, we should try that.
Probably very good in old fashioned. It's good neat. Please don't take me wrong. So, especially since she's probably still here. But no, it's very good, Jen. I have not had Widow Jane Decadence actually. Obviously, there's so many things to try. I've heard nothing but how just literally the name is perfectly fit. Have you had Lucian? Love to know your thoughts about it. So, we're in Florida, so distro is interesting down here, right? Our 2 big box stores take a lot of the product that's allocated for their own clubs. So you guys spend a ton of money there, which kind of flies in the face of what you really want to do. You want to find a couple local bottle shops and befriend those people. And they still get bottles, but it's not like the ABC that gets all the Weller allocation, or seems like it gets all the Weller allocation. So I know Decadence has been on the shelf down here. It's not like we can't get it. It's just, it's not common.
Where is Widow Jane from?
New York.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, they're bottled in New York.
So is Decadence the distillery, or is Decadence
is the name of the brand, the label?
Okay.
Yeah, I have the 13 over here that I haven't opened. But yeah, it's just one of those things. They do a 10-year, which is what most people can get their hands on. They do a 13. They do a Decadence. They do a 15 also, but it's uber rare. And then they have a special release that was earlier this year, late last year. I can't think of what it was called. I think it was a military related one, which is pretty cool. So,
nice.
And I don't know I believe they're still sourcing entirely. I could be wrong about that. Yeah, if it's that good, I've heard nothing but great things. I've not heard anyone that. So the only feedback I heard that was kind of neutral about it was that I don't love ultra sweet. Well, all right, it's called decadence. I mean, come on. They told you in the name it was going to be rich, like. But to that end, that person was even like, it's very good for what it is. It's just not their jam, which is fine. That's where we all want to be. Is find something you love, whiskey wise, at least. I knew I almost got you. I almost got you.
I couldn't swallow either. That left the maple on the back of the throat there.
There you go.
It's like a maple pancake.
Three drinks down. Rich for sure. There you go. Well, what do you want to do? We are not done. We have people here. We have guests to entertain.
They're entertained.
I hope. Some of them are in the hot tub, apparently. I probably shouldn't have said that out loud. Oops. Inside the head voice next time. Oh, goodness gracious.
What kind of
Yes, you stall while I pick something else.
I'll stall. I'm not stalling. No, is there something the rest of the month that you guys would like to see Nathan do? Do you want to see some more blending? Jams.
Don't forget jams.
I straight swirled that out of my glass.
I told you it doesn't.
It
Damn glass.
is a caterpillar on the
Just don't. Do you want something else that is it's a number drink?
Sure, let's do that while I clean up my mess.
Look, that's a number drink. There we go. Okay, keeping up with the theme of numbers. And this isn't necessarily one of my personal favorites. I have it because it's something I think everybody at their bar should have. In particular, if you're trying to get introduced to proof, it's Old Granddad 114. Stick with the theme. Thank you. By the way, Jen, that was excellent. I mean, it's a weird one because you can tell it's young whiskey, which is fine. The maple makes it amazing. And I think it's flexible enough. It could be you heard me say that. So flexible, it could be a good cocktail mixer too, which is nice. You can't say that about every whiskey.
No.
Even some whiskeys that are subpar, you can't be like, this would be a great cocktail mixer. Only if it's super sweet, bro. All right. Old Granddad 114. This bottle, I wasn't wild about it. I don't know if it's just this bottle, but now that it's down past the shoulders, let's see. Obviously, you're not talking about the most. It got put in the 114 Old Granddad section for a reason. It's generally for that particular line. Okay, a little better than I thought. But it didn't become anything else. So it's an Old Granddad 114. Quit my black. Hey, Joe's here. He made it back.
He made it home safe.
Are you warm?
Warm. This is lot number 1.
What?
That's what it says. Lot number 1.
Lot number 1. Do I have something rare here? Oh shit! I made a mistake opening this. Probably.
Not really, right?
Yeah, not really. It's not an Old Dusty. I bought it like last year. That's kind of wild.
But
it does say
the lot is where it is in the Rick House, correct?
Hello from the tarmac of TPA. You're back on the ground in TPA.
And he already put us on.
I know, right?
Freaking amazing. We love you, Joe.
Thank you. Thank you.
He's missed us. I think he was home last week and we weren't on.
Yeah, we ended. No, we weren't on last week. You're right.
I think that's what I just
and we
said.
ended early the week before. So we do have some bad news, though.
I mean, we could kind of do a live next week.
Maybe. It won't be if we go live next week. It won't be a traditional live. I can tell you that right now. So
we are taking the channel out to dinner for this for the year. So.
Yeah. So we're gonna go out and have some good pours, a good cocktail, and some shared plates. Maybe dinner. I don't know what's gonna turn into. We're just gonna let it go. It doesn't really matter. Like let it go. But we will figure out how to do something. I don't know what that is. What that looks like. I don't want to rush dinner, but dinner should almost be over by the time we normally go live.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll figure it out. I don't think we'll go totally without at least going live, but it might be a mobile live situation. So
we'll figure it out.
Yeah, it won't be on the set here. In the vast studio of the 11 by 12 extra bedroom. So
make it work. So, but like I was saying, the lot on here.
Yeah, it is weird. It says lot 1.
Lot number 1, but doesn't that typically mean where it is in the rick house?
Not usually. So they're gonna say tier or rack or
okay. So
whatever.
What does that mean? Nothing.
My guess is for this particular bottling, this was the first lot that they bottled. So they might have had like 6 lots to bottle out of this season. And so there's got to be a bottle code on here, laser etched or something. And that's probably what it means. I don't know, to be honest. I have to look it up. Wild, though. Yeah. Joe's been here. He knows. Like, literally, this is an 11 by 12 room, but because we're zoomed in, the way we're sitting, and we have equipment in here too. So, right, we have 2 sets of lights and all that, and it really shrinks this room. It really pulls the room together.
I would like to work on other sets.
We do have plans to make this where we could like turn the whatever wall we're on and be a different set. Time and money. I mean, honestly, you know that, guys. Everything in life is time and money. Got to figure out how to still buy bourbon so we can have a channel and pay the mortgage. That's important too.
We still need a room.
It's kind of important. If you don't have a room, but yeah, it is what it is. I don't know if that was a subtle dig that Joe was trying to make too. It looks a lot smaller in person. Is that what he's trying to say? I think it was. Whoever, if you just joined and heard that, you're probably like, what the hell are they talking about?
What did I get myself into now?
Crap. What you getting here?
Nothing.
Get a little minerally.
I mean, I'm just being honest.
Yeah. So I actually, on the 4 Roses, I have OESK, OBSV, and I forget the third one. I'll have to look. Blue Note Juke Joint. Hell yeah. OESO is the other one.
That's the one you guys reviewed, correct?
Yeah. My favorite was the OESK so far.
Yeah.
It was a tier 1. It was sweet. It was beautiful. It had little floral and fruit notes on it.
That was nice.
Are you a 4 Roses guy, Lucian? You enjoying 4 Roses so far in your experience?
That was the Tommy's, right? The sweet one?
No. The OESK was one I just bought randomly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So,
this one just, I mean, I'm only getting oak.
Ha, 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 ha. Yeah. Room look large. My arms. It is true. So the other thing, so for the streaming camera, because I have 2 cameras, which makes me sound do something way more seedy than what we're doing. But for the streaming camera, I am rocking an old Canon M50, and so to make it stream, it can't run on autofocus. So when we try to show bottles, it doesn't necessarily come in.
No, it's just when you try to show bottles.
And then yes, apparently they're making fun of my arm length. This joke's never going to go away.
I've told you, we just need something to sit here so it sits up, and it's
still blurry.
But it's because I'm not moving it where it needs to be.
Okay, you move where it needs to be then. Let me see this.
You got to move the body.
Oh.
And then move the bottle.
OESV 11 and 5 month from New York. Very nice. So do you typically... No, you're fine. It's okay. I was messing with you.
Okay.
So do you typically... It is amazing. So you typically like the sweeter expressions? Do you like more of the bolder expressions that are like a little more harsh or taste like they're proofier? Is a good way to describe it, Lucian, because Sarah makes it work all the time, dude. Are you kidding me? She's the better half by far. Like, let's be honest about that. So I need to go get an arm. We talked about getting me I have a new picker for the fire pit.
Wasn't the fire pit.
I also have a picker to put the Christmas lights up. And I thought about bringing it on stream and saying T-Rex like rules the world now, but I didn't.
This isn't.
Side note, those things that put up Christmas lights suck. So you like everything. Okay. Yeah. Point being there was I don't know how much you read about the Four Roses, like coating and all that, but like there's on the bottom where the true single barrels are, there's a thing at the end. You're not going to see because of my short arm. On the barrel number, there's 4 digits. So there's 2 digits, a dash, and then a digit and a letter usually. The third character there is the tier 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that'll be 1 through 6. So the lower the number, the sweeter typically. So keep that in mind if you find something you like. If you didn't know that already, if you know that, I apologize. Maybe somebody else here didn't, but try to pass that along because it's really turned I was not a Four Roses person whatsoever. And I think it's for that exact reason. I was constantly getting people putting tier 5 and tier 6 in my face. And yeah, so I appreciate that, Joe. Thank you. Easy reach tools. I'll just be able to
Please make sure he can hold on to it though. We don't need anything dropping.
Make it sound like I'm a senior citizen.
I mean, you didn't do very well with those gadgets. Just saying.
Damn.
You've got me a couple times tonight. I can get you.
Yeah, I'm still not digging this bottle.
No,
Nutty, minerally. In fact, it almost goes so far that if you'd put it in front of me, blind, I would have had to have thought Dickel. For sure.
See, I would say McKenna.
Lower tiers are where it's at. Oh, McKenna? We can pull around McKenna here for you, and you will see it's not McKenna whatsoever.
I'm not a McKenna fan, but
it's not McKenna though. It's not McKenna. So yours says 820, maybe B20. So okay, yeah, the one behind here is 8-2F. So whatever the first number is after the dash, so that's a tier 2. So that should generally be sweeter. I didn't realize they did not all have 4 digits. Some of them only have 3, and one of mine only has 3. So there you go. It is an 8 probably too, by the way.
Dennis Phillips is live.
Who? Dennis Phillips is live. Is there a hurricane coming? Yeah. So there you go, Lucian. So good. I'm glad. Look, see, we imparted knowledge, passed along.
No, it's good. I mean, that's what our channel is supposed to do. I would hope most
Right.
of the time.
Yeah, and honestly, Lucian, the weirdest thing is, I don't know if you follow groups or your local whiskey society or anybody else. You'll see people out there trying to sell these bottles, and you'll look at it and it's tier 5 or tier 6, and some people like that. And then you'll see a bottle that's a tier 1 or 2 that's sweeter, which is generally acceptable to be more liked in general by most people, and it's $100 less on secondary, and you're like, these people. But take advantage of it when you can. Hell yeah, dude. Sharing is caring. That's what we believe too. I mean, there's too much out there to know. You can't know it all. Trust me. It's just way too much.
This says look for a lot number on each bottle, signifying the authenticity of Old Grandad 114.
Okay. There you go. Did not know that.
But it also tells you that it is just you want to drink this bottle for the distinct flavors.
Oh, they're distinct.
They're distinct, all right.
They kind of stink.
They were not very, I mean, it's very grainy. Very, very grainy to me.
This one's coming across a bit grainy. I give you that. I mean,
grainy, and I mean, even I don't know.
So James, if you're still out there, what we were talking about earlier, 100% going to beat that. 100%. So
I'm only getting ethanol on the nose.
I get a minerality, a minerally quality. You ever had that well water?
Like moss.
Well water.
Yeah, moss.
Moss, well water. All right. Yeah, moss. Randy.
No.
Oh, it doesn't smell like Randy Moss?
Nope, doesn't smell like sweat.
I have no idea. You know what he smells like, huh? Yeah, I set that one up. I was spiked it on you.
I'm just getting young. I don't know why I'm getting young, but it just smells young.
Young?
Young.
Lucky for me, I still have some 792 foolproof to finish. And you don't. All right, guys, it's been a few minutes. Tell us what's in your glass because we're going to find one more at least. And then, I don't know, we'll see where the night goes from there.
I need some cinnamon.
Need some cinnamon? We'll grab whatever you like. FAO2. Whatever you like. You know the cinnamon stuff. Go for it. Killed a bottle of my Mare Pingree small batch, which isn't a hard find. You can still get it. Super enjoyable last night. I don't usually drink on Thursdays.
Did the junkies do their Christmas thing already? Where you could get their picks or whatnot?
No, December 24th.
Is that when they do where you can get the rest of the bottles?
Yeah.
Can you get the cinnamon bomb again?
Can I get what?
Their cinnamon bomb?
We'll see. I might have to have you join. Oh, okay. That's actually the bottle I'm going to try and get, so it's kind of funny.
That's not the one I want you to try and get.
No?
I want the cinnamon bomb. The one that's supposedly...
That was last time. The Willet Sea Bomb?
Yeah.
That was July. Jack Daniels Triple Mash. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Joe, nothing.
He's driving.
No, he's still on tarmac. Hydration. All right, so what Sarah picked out is Willet 9-year. Uh-oh. Well, don't get that out. Well, it's in your check bag, so you got to wait till you get the luggage anyway. So what Sarah picked out is another channel, but that's okay because we do not officially have our first pick yet, though we've participated in some picks, and we'll continue to participate in some picks here until we get our own. This is rare. If James is here, his eyes are going to light up. He's like, I should have stopped by. Rare character. You guys have heard about them. You can tell by the cool artwork and stuff they do. If I hold it close and look, it's not going to focus. See? It's not my arms. Anyway, this is the Bourbon Junkies. So if you guys follow any other whiskey tube, there's a lot out there. Bourbon Junkies are one of the channels that have the larger following right now. Dan and Sean are really cool. Went to Portsmouth Park. I've met them for a few minutes. I don't pretend to be like BFFs. We're not. We're not. This is Rare Character, which is MGP sourced. So it is what it is. That's a lot of the world today. This was finished in a cognac barrel, though. And she's telling me that this isn't one that she wants me to buy when they come up for second go rounds. And I'm like, well, yeah, I think we have found a solution for that. So it's beautiful. But I don't know. MGP stuff is amazing, right? So yeah, so I mean, that price point's obviously probably, I mean, I don't know your budget, so I guess shouldn't make assumptions. That price point on that is probably an excellent price point, unless there's something obviously flawed or you got the creep outs about the person. Most of those are, going between $700 and $900 typically. But at the same time, you're gonna get opportunities. And what I say with the purple tops is, not everybody, I don't know, Lucian, if you've had Willet, not everybody's a Willet fan. They just aren't. Yes, I'm aware. Rare Character starting to get their things. It was funny because you're starting to see, so side note, so Lucian, to close that up real quick, your bars around you, you're going to have a bar or two you can try purple tops. And that would be where I'd suggest you go because, yeah, I kind of thought that was the case, Joe. I've been reading some things all about that. To finish that with Lucian, like you're gonna be able to try purple tops around you. They're gonna be a little scary on the pour prices sometimes. Just be real selective. But what I would really recommend,
I would definitely get a pour before I would purchase.
Yeah, because I think a lot of purple tops are great, but you have to find your recipe, and then there's WFE guide or whatever out there that you can go and see what the bottle barrel numbers are for recipes. And it'll help you tremendously not make a pick where, let's say, you wanted the traditional mash versus the wheated, or not the wheated, traditional mash versus high rye. It is what it is. And so I think there's an app, I think it's called WFE Guide, and you can go and download it, and it'll help you with that. It kind of tries to put values out there too, but I wouldn't trust that 100%. But on the MGP and Rare Character is awesome right now. I did not get up to Corona to get Tommy's pick. However, now that the pick is out, I can tell you that we were there doing picks with the local whiskey society that day. And the person picking the Rare Character Corona was doing their Rare Character pick with Tommy.
That's cool.
So I got a chance to try both of the ones they were choosing between.
Nice.
So the one that's got the picture of the Corona cigar bar is spectacular. It's not finished. It's just a straight single barrel, not finished. It's delicious. Yeah, Joe's got a good point here. Rule of thumb is 100 per year. So 440 would be a spectacular deal, but I also have to balk at that unless somebody was like strapped for cash or something. For a 9-year product to go for 440 is kind of unheard of because retail on that's $200 or right around $200. It just depends. Might be more than that, depending when they got it. If they got it very recently, it might be more than that. So
I don't know what might spark my memory, but if you guys are not or have not heard or seen yet, definitely go out to either Fred Minnick or
crap. Yeah, good call.
Fred Minnick's page or
Whiskey Straight Up.
Whiskey Straight Up. There is a current auction going on right now, which benefits all of the Hurricane Ian.
Yep, relief.
So
it's awesome. So if you guys saw for Kentucky tornado or Kentucky flood, and Fred Minnick organized one of those auctions, it's one of those. So like just in pledges right now alone, there's like $90,000, and there's still 11 days left in the auction.
It goes through December 15th. Yeah. There's experiences out there. There's different bottles that you can get. So it's Fred Minnick, the GOAT Unicorn Auction, and Whiskey Straight Up that are putting it on currently.
And yes, the GOAT is a whiskey group that has ties with Tom Brady. That's how they got the 10-year painted, signed Tom Brady bottle.
So there is a Tom Brady bottle out there that is a Pappy Van Winkle.
I get it, man. I totally get it.
It's Pappy, right?
Lucian. Oh man, that sucks. Sorry.
It's Pappy, correct?
It's a 10-year, so it's not Pappy technically. So yeah, but it's in the Van Winkle line.
And then there's a Ron DeSantis bottle.
They only got those two. They didn't get that.
Those two.
Yeah, they were gonna get two more, but they didn't.
So, but there's great, awesome experiences out there.
There's barrel picks.
If you can go in with some friends and stuff to make some bids, you can always do that.
Yeah, you're gonna get pushed off some by the big money, by the big groups. Like I know, my suspicion is that for one of them, the big whiskey group in Atlanta, like they have a huge Facebook whiskey group, is gonna buy that one, and they're gonna send.
That's the BTAC one, right?
Yeah, no, it's the Jack Daniels one and the other ones. That's my suspicion. But there's a couple other sleepers out there that don't have a lot of bids right now on barrel picks. There's 6 or 7 of them.
Yeah.
They're still adding every day. So there's 63 lots out there right now.
The big thing is, guys, that yes, it was devastation 2 months ago for us.
Right.
There's so much work that still needs to be done down.
Our interstates, aside from our own construction, are still jammed every morning with traffic, with trucks bringing in supplies.
Just going down south and helping those down.
And we live 75 miles north of where the main impact was.
So it's very close to home and close to heart for us. So definitely check out Fred Minnick, Whiskey Straight Up, or the Unicorn Auction.
Unicorn Auctions has an app. Yeah,
it's really, really cool.
They're waiving the buyer's fee. That's the key, right? Because they do their own auction business out of Chicago. And what happens when you win a regular auction of theirs, you pay the price, and that money goes to the minus credit card fees or whatever, goes to the buyer or to the person that consigned it to them, and then you pay Unicorn Auctions 20%. They waived that for this. They're not charging that 20%. So they're making no money on this, except they're going to take out a small fee to cover their credit card transactions, which that was one of the things that I know Fred and them were like, we need to be transparent. You need to tell us how much those were.
And I think on each one of the descriptions, it tells you, like, even with Unicorn, it tells you what the fees and everything are going to be, and like the taxes and all of that, because I think it's out of Illinois.
It's Chicago. Yeah. That's actually a new thing that's kind of strange. Like, I don't know if you guys have kept up with it that much, but like, that's a great price. That's cheaper than at Lux Row. At Lux Row, they wanted $139 or $149 for those.
Nice.
Like at the distillery. So
the taxes is what you were going on. That's new.
Oh, so that's the newest kind of thing in whiskey is these auction houses. And I think that's where we're all. I think, unfortunately, that's where a lot of the secondary market's going to be pushed. If like this whole $600 thing with your PayPal and Venmo, all that stuff is going to actually get scrutinized.
We'll find out this year.
Yeah, we will, won't we? And she runs a business separately, and obviously runs a lot of things through PayPal and Venmo and all that. So I have a lot of heartburn for it, because if it's legit business sales and she runs it through, then they're already certified. But anyway, neither here nor there, like whatever. But yeah, certainly secondary markets, obviously it's no secret. I'm not gonna like have the ATF bust down the door right here. when I say that, like, when you buy something on secondary, no matter what it is, you're almost always doing a PayPal or Venmo transaction for somebody. And if that eventually gets taxed, there's going to have to be other ways to move your bottles that you'd like to move and not keep. Now, again, whatever you think about secondary shitlords or whatever, that's fine. I personally, it is what it is. I've participated in the secondary market. I don't do it often, but I do because there's bottles you just can't get. And sometimes that means you have to sell a bottle to have the cash to get the money to buy that bottle. I don't do it all the time, but I also can't sit here and condone it because it would be silly of me. I'd be a hypocrite. At any rate, these auction houses are popping up in Illinois because they have, well, Illinois is Illinois, Chicago and then Illinois, right? But they have laws that allow them to do this because they get them more expedited laws to allow them to actually take receivership, just like Kentucky, where if it's your private collection or consignment, you can do, which is how Justin's House of Bourbon exists. They let you do that. Well, then Chicago went a little further in rallying the state of Illinois to being more liberal and allowing like the transfer of the alcohol. So they actually house it there and then are able to ship it out through the licensure too. So unicorn auctions, there's one other one. Long story short, buy all my bottles with crypto. I kind of wish I had a while ago because I got to steal NFTs, baby. That's where they're at. Jonah, you and I should talk about NFTs because
you can tomorrow.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, tomorrow night, Kazuma, baby. We have a holiday mixer with one of the alcohol shops in St. Pete Whiskey Society or First Avenue Liquor.
First Avenue Liquor,
not St. Pete Whiskey. That's gonna be a great time. But
so make sure you check out the auction because that definitely benefits Hurricane Ian. That's close to home.
Yep.
If you are local to us and you have yet to purchase your tickets for next Thursday,
yes, which is Manatee Whiskey Society,
which is one of those societies that we are in here. We are having a casino night next Thursday here locally that benefits the Manatee Children's Society.
Plated dinner.
It is a plated dinner and it's a casino night. And there's like right now, I think there's 40. There's 20 bottles. But there are other raffle items. Well, not the raffle. There are other items.
Casino winnings.
Items.
I think it's over 40 now.
So it's going to be a fun night. December's just jam packed. So we have that next Thursday. We have the channel dinner on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
I have a dinner and market on Saturday. Nate is out of town and doing stuff for work. The following week, I have something the following weekend, and then it's Christmas week. That's just like.
But good news is, we won't be here. We'll probably figure out a way to go live a little bit on next Friday. Not traditional, but the rest of the year we're good. Friday nights, you get us.
You might not get me on the 30th. I'm planning a party here.
Okay, you get me. Sorry about it.
Maybe the guys.
Sorry about it.
It's the day before New Year's Eve. It's New Year's Eve.
I know. I don't expect it to be I expect that to be kind of like
It's New Year's Eve. I'm going to have a color party.
Okay. We got color and coloring books?
Nope. And it's going to be a couples party. So,
Andy,
if you and Michelle, if you are still watching it from the hot tub, you need a sitter on Friday the 30th.
And Mendoza.
They're good. They have their daughter.
Maybe, just maybe.
Mm-hmm.
That will motivate me. You're left unsupervised next week and starting Friday. What? We got to talk. Maybe, just maybe, that will motivate my butt to finish this stuff in here and
have a table full.
Next that Friday, the 30th.
That'll be fun.
Maybe I'll get the soundproofing done here and I can hang shotgun mics.
Merry Christmas to you.
Yeah, no crap. Yeah, so yeah. At any rate, I don't know. Joe, where are you? Are you in your car yet? I mean, don't get me wrong, ramp agents in Tampa are slow, but I think you flew on the airline that has the best ramp agents at least. So
well, if he's still flying with them.
Yeah, right. I mean, it's just crap to fly right now. It just is. It's not like the good old days pre-COVID.
You went there.
I'm drunk after your market. Whoa, he's coming to your market.
Coming to my market on the 10th?
Oh, no, he's coming here while you're at your market, I think is what he's trying to say. You're at the carousel. Oh, I wish. Oh man, I love going to the carousel because like people like first off, there's 3 types of people at the carousel. The first is the one that has no clue what's going on whatsoever, and they're just like looking at the little signs, and they're just taking it all in. And if you don't fly much, I totally get that. The second group of people are the ones that have to be the closest they can fucking possibly be to the carousel belt. There's no one getting in. We're gonna throw bows, bro.
Don't you be throwing bows at me.
We're throwing bows. And the last group are the people that realize that most people went to the wrong side of the carousel, and we're just all chilling, standing back where the luggage is going to come out. And I think that's going to be Joe. Joe's just like watching all the idiots go to the wrong side of the carousel when you can clearly tell which way it moves.
I mean, it's 10 o'clock at night. Like, there shouldn't be many more flights coming into Tampa.
Yeah. I hate number 2. You hate pooping? I'm number 2. Okay. So we just got that back to back. So I hate number 2 and Joe's poo. No, I know what you mean. So Joe is the elbow guy, and Andy hates Joe. and Andy's laughing. So
wait, what was number 2?
The elbow guy or person.
Andy's the elbow guy?
No, he hates the elbow guy, and he hates pooping.
We knew that.
I can't help you. You know, and Joe is the elbow guy.
I'm just the one that like hovers for my bag, but you know exactly where my bag is.
You know, I
typically,
honestly, yeah.
Oh, I can't say anything. And
I seriously saw. I did this once. It wasn't on purpose. Who does number 2 work for? Who does number 2 work for? Austin Powers reference, if I'm not mistaken.
10 a.m.
So what I think you should do to the number 2s.
What you should do to the shitheads.
What you should do to number 2s, you should crop dust them. They deserve that.
That doesn't make any sense because they're elbowing you, so they're not going to be in front or behind you.
They won't hear it, even if it's a loud one.
It doesn't matter.
Won't hear it.
Okay.
You're like, you're dumb.
Yeah. Even Lucian said he's out on that note.
Yeah. All right, buddy. Appreciate you coming, man.
Yeah, we appreciate you.
Oh, man. Thank you. Please happy to take any feedback you've got, buddy, and like pop in anytime, man. And also on videos, drop us feedback, man. We love it. Thank you, dude. Have a great weekend, dude.
Have a good one, sweetie.
Yep. So yeah. So I mean, I think there's probably more types. Like you obviously have like the person that needs help with their bags, but I don't want to like call them a type of person, like because that could be anyone. You see that from young, old, able, disabled. And I never pass judgment on those people. If they've got a porter and they called a porter and the porter's gonna help with their bags, like
a porter?
Yeah.
What's a porter? That's like a drink.
It's
right?
a beer. You can say it's a type of beer, yeah.
What is a porter? A
porter is typically a person that helps you move your luggage or thing will happen. You want the lights blink? You like looked up and you're
I'm
like,
trying to look at the camera like you tell me to.
Oh, well, I looked over at you and you were like, your eyes got really wide. I was like, what is going on?
I felt like I've done really, really good looking at the camera, not at the screen.
This has been a thing. This has been a thing we talk about. She'll like watch part of this back for whatever reason. She's like, you're so much better at looking at the camera than I am. I'm like, it comes with time.
It just sucks because now I just realized that I'm like slunched and I need to be up like this.
Like Mario. Bloop, 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 bloop.
But I feel like, and I've done really good. And now you just called me out.
No, dear, I'm sorry. I did not mean to call you out. I saw your eyes go really wide. I'm like, what just happened? So, porters are people that help you move luggage or things. Doesn't have to be luggage, I guess, technically.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah. No, you didn't know that?
No, it's a drink.
Well, a porter is a beer too. Yes, and usually can be very good as well.
I was like, whoa, that's a lot of money I just received.
Hell yeah.
Anyway.
Head of the car now. Elbows out, motherfuckers. Yeah. All right, dude. Joe, be safe driving home.
Are our neighbor friends still out there? If you are, please give us a thumbs up or a hey.
I think that's what Mendoza asked if I was coming out, but he could have been asking another reason.
Well, I just messaged him and he's not responding. So
Mendoza.
Can Galletto or Mendoza tell us if you're still out there?
Yeah, we just gotta feed the pup, then we're good. He's here.
Who's here? Present.
Yeah, we just gotta feed the pup, then I can go break a bottle of Foolproof for somebody's pool.
No, you're not breaking anything.
Yeah. I've been on a roll since then.
Yeah, you broke shit in our house.
I know. After your dad broke shit.
No, you broke shit with Andy, and then Dad broke shit, and then you broke shit.
Number 2. All about the numbers tonight, baby. What are you gonna do with this? What are you gonna do with this? All right. Anyway, so yes, After Hours is on. Yeah.
Not here though.
Not here. Yeah. Pup's not bad, but not doing great. So not here. After Hours is on. If you guys want to get there somewhere, I mean, outside maybe.
No, I was just seeing if they're obviously over at their place, so I didn't know if we were going over there.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, they don't. Yeah, it's not a good situation. Luckily, we don't believe any glass went in the pool. Ironically enough, and when you saw where the bottle broke from, yeah.
So we just need to figure it out. We just might walk around the neighborhood with a glass and look at Christmas lights.
And there's somebody texting you. All right. So yeah, After Hours is going to be on here shortly. We got to feed the dog, let her out. Probably have a nightcap or two.
We could, if it's not windy, we could go do a fire.
We'll go check and see how windy it is outside. If it's like any windy and all. All right, Jen. Thank you for hanging on. Thank you for sending us the whiskey. It's very good. Thank you for sending
us the whiskey and my Starbucks gift card.
And we got to chat about when you're coming down next year.
Like soon.
Right.
Like, yeah, soon.
Nicole Mendoza, can you comment? Damn, he's just calling Bill out.
I think you should come over after the hot tub and just sit by the fire.
September. All right, book it.
That's a long way away. Can we do like first quarter, like January, February, or March, maybe-ish? Maybe February, because we were talking about a Galentine.
Then all the guys will do a Palentine.
Broentine.
Broentine sounds... No. Oh, no. You know what? I've moved on. Comment on the broken bottle by the pool. Yeah. Yep. Learn my lesson there. It's fine. Nicole's forgiven me.
She has.
Yeah.
We've gone to dinner. She's come over here a few times.
Got to figure out the schedule.
Sweet. So yeah, we'll figure out neighborhood wise. Obviously, if you are local to us, we like to do After Hours either at our place or somewhere in the neighborhood.
We have a park.
We are not going to the park. It's infested with ants.
Give them bourbon.
You're going to give the ants bourbon?
Can't get any worse. You didn't answer right away. Anyway, we appreciate all of you. We do. If you have not yet, I know all of you out there that are still with us, you have liked, commented, and subscribed. So I can't even say that.
That's kind of cool. I like it though.
I mean, I think it's endearing if you know the person. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. Like if it was somebody,
if it was just random, it'd be like, bro, down before the hoedown. You'd be like, whoa. I can't get behind that.
If that was the first comment that somebody that knows who he's not on here. Yeah. If that was the first comment that somebody would have said to me when I first met him, it would have not gone well.
Somebody that I offended last weekend?
2 weekends ago?
No, Wednesday before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I really.
Oh shit, we forgot about that. Y'all are still here. King of Kentucky. Still here. King of Kentucky.
It wasn't good.
Sarah didn't like it.
At all. Not one sip, drip, drop. I did.
Drip, drop. Drip, 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 drop.
I didn't like it at all.
It was old sawmill, dusty, maple on the nose, pancakes, beautiful. I will give her this. The taste now remember, so King of Kentucky this year isn't one barrel that got out with 100 some bottles. It's a bunch of single barrels. The one we had, 65.5 proof, I think. Can't remember. Anyway,
I don't know. It wasn't.
Whatever. It
don't
was
hate me, Jeremy, because I know you look back. You go back and watch these.
It was excellent. What I would give what Sarah's saying a little bit of truth to is I
It was
would have liked a
hot.
little more. Well, and I think that's where when the bottle opens, I would have liked a little more rounded. But once you got past like that initial bottle pop heat, spectacular.
Everything else on the table was
Spectacular.
freaking amazing. I don't know. I honestly could not tell you what people were putting in my glasses, which is always a good thing. Usually.
Always a good thing, usually.
It's always a good thing when you know who's at your table and what, and if you don't know what's going in your glass, because typically it's a good thing.
The rare character was one of the more popular one last week. It was delicious.
But
and it still got that beautiful sweet brown sugar.
let me just preference, because I don't know who's out here and who's going to go back and watch this. If I am at a table with all of my guys, because it was just, I was with my guys. I was the only female at the table. So it was just the boys and me, which it's always usually been that way.
Pretty much.
I feel comfortable with whatever they put in front of me. I've never questioned anything that they've ever put in front of me. Everything else on the table was absolutely freaking amazing. It was delicious. I just wasn't, for me, my palate, the King of Kentucky, it wasn't for me. But everything else on the table, I mean, was.
This feels like she's doing like Shark Tank on you guys.
Freaking
like, for
amazing.
My palate, for what I like, I'm out. Right? Kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of.
And that's fair. Honestly, it was. You have to admit, like the nose was straight maple pancakes. You told me it was that night. Were you lying to me to make me just like stop talking?
Okay, maybe that's not what I knew what was in my cup then.
Okay.
Can we get Glencairns at bars?
Yes. From now on, I will just insist that we do Glen. So no knock. Love you, Jeremy. Love you, Brock. We were getting them out of neat glasses.
Anywhere, Corona.
So that's kind of tough. Yeah, actually, we did get half Karen's, half neat glasses, didn't we? The one time at Corona.
No,
Corona.
Never. They've had the big.
No,
sniff,
I know. I got
stifters,
one, but
sniff,
it is what it
snifters.
is. You have to ask. Just ask. They'll do
Yeah.
it. So
anyway, but yeah, last Wednesday was a great. Like I didn't know if I was gonna go. Again, we don't know. Like Maddie's had on and off days, so. I didn't know if I was gonna go, but it was a really, really good time. We had some freaking awesome bottles.
Yeah.
And
Remus Gatsby was not good.
All right. Well, we will see you tomorrow.
All right, Joe. Take care, buddy.
Be safe. Yes.
Yes. See you tomorrow, buddy.
Yep, we'll see you tomorrow. And
I didn't like Remus Gatsby. Out of everything on the table, it was not my favorite.
Yeah.
Which is sad. It's a $250, almost $240 retail bottle.
Okay, we have this is my fault. All of this right now is squirreling.
No, I said
is
King
my
Kentucky,
fault.
and we
I
got there
know,
from
but
there.
we went from after.
We're still doing the after the party. Yeah.
We do on the house, then we do after hours. Is usually here or in the neighborhood.
These are the people in your neighborhood.
All right. We love you all. I'm Sarah.
I'm Nate. We are three
drinks
down.
We love you.
All right.
Good night.
Peace out.